All right, Wandering Winder here again today. Taking a little bit of a break from Dominion at the moment. I want to do some chess puzzles. This is a new thing on chess.com called Puzzle Rush. I think of it more in the learn segment, but it is more of a fun way to do things rather than a learn. So it's very similar to like tactics training, but it's listed as a game, whatever. Basically, this is you have 5 minutes to try to solve as many chess puzzles as possible, and you get 1 point for every one you get right. If you miss one, it doesn't subtract points or anything, but if you miss three, then you're done. Or if you go through 5 minutes without missing three, then you're done. And my best score is 30. I typically score somewhere in the mid 20s. The I guess the leaderboard this hour is actually somewhat lower. Oh, that's because the hour just flipped. It's 3 minutes past the hour. Okay. If you look at like all time, it's Nakamura's gotten 55, and there's several people, grandmasters, who have gotten in the 50 range. I'm not going to be doing that well, and obviously you'll see. I don't know how this is going to work out with me talking because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, a couple days ago I got 30, but I typically get in the mid 20s more. Okay, here we go. What is this? Oh, so the start, they're like checkmates, a lot of back ranks, and hanging pieces. I'm playing white. What is happening here? This is a mate. I feel like I'm doing really badly here. This is gonna mate. Okay, this is mating. I'm white. This is a check. Mating. This is nope. Okay. Check here. Okay, this is a mate. This is just a hanging piece. This is a mate. Okay, check. King comes here. Check. And mate, okay. Take, no. This is winning the bishop. This is a fork. Check. The king comes here, and then I checkmate. Okay. The one I missed earlier was probably super obvious. Oh, there's a windmill, and they're making me play more out. Oh no, wait. This is mate. So this would be mate, except there's this thing here, but this is mate. Okay, so if I take here, you take here, I take here. This should be winning a piece. I should take the queen, right? There's not, no, there's a mate. This is a mate. Yeah, this is late enough in. I guess I should have said the problems get harder as you go along. Okay. So now I need to, as you go along, so at some point, you kind of assume that the answer is going to be harder than whatever it was you were looking at before. If I take here, take no. This is pinned. If I move here, then the bishop moves, and I take here, and then I'm losing a piece. What is happening? This is hanging, but that doesn't seem like much. This is... Oh, wait a minute. If I take this knight, then you take... Then I take the rook, but then knight takes, so that doesn't help. What is happening here? This would be hanging if I could get rid of this rook. I could just move the rook. Then bishop takes knight. Rook takes rook. Check. Take. Oh, I take. Got it. Obvious. That was really bad. This guy's hanging, right? Bishop takes, or queen takes here. I need to take the queen, and then I can recapture. Okay, so knight takes g6. If knight takes g6, then the queen's attacked. You have to move the queen. Okay. So there's some back ranky thing going on here, but I can also just take this knight, right? Yeah, that back rank thing didn't actually work. If I play e5, then I'm mating here? No. So like part of the thing is you want to go fast. Let's get back to hourly. Yeah, and you can see that the scoreboard's already gone up quite a bit because it's been 5 more minutes, so it's over double the amount of time. What was this problem? Let's look at this one. Oh, this was just bishop takes bishop, and then after queen takes, this is hanging? No, but what about pawn takes? After pawn takes, you can go in and look at them, right? So let's look at this one. Yeah, it's bishop takes bishop, and then if pawn takes, now d5. Whereas if I just play d5 to start, then after knight e5, knight takes, d takes, queen takes, there's bishop f8. And my queen is hanging. Ah, okay. So the difference is if I take here first, and you have to play this. Now if I do this, you do this. Play knight takes, you play this. I don't have to take here. I can check because I've cleared the third rank. Okay, cool. Let's do it again. Okay. Check. Okay. No. Oh, this is hanging. Okay. Maybe you guys are starting to see why I'm not that good at bullet. But I think this is actually helping my bullet. This is just hanging. No, I'm hanging back rank mate right now, so I need to do something more than that. If I check here, you take, I take here, king bops out, and I can draw. Is that it? If I check, oh no, this is just mate. Check. Check here, or check here, or should I just take? Okay. There's a pin. Take, take. Take, the knight takes, and then what? If it's just queen d4 check, knight f2, take the bishop. Okay. Rook takes here. Then there's mate behind on g2. Okay. So if I take here, no, I gotta take here first. Okay. Queen to this diagonal kind of threatens. So if I go here, you can move your bishop. If I play this move. So I don't want to play queen e4. I don't think. Wait, I can just take this bishop as hanging. Because the queen was pinned. Okay. If I take here, you take back, then what? d6. Okay, mate. This looks almost mating. If I play my queen, my rook here, the king can escape here. Then I can come over here, and that's mate. Okay. Check, just take, no, what is h4, this is almost a mating net. So if I take, king comes here, can also squirt out here though. What else could I have? Check here, or here. If I check here, yeah, this is it. Okay. This move comes to mind, but also bishop f4 makes that more powerful. Okay. Take, take, take. If I start with this, no. If I start with this, takes. Bishop e3. Oh, if I just play bishop e3 to start, then this guy's pinned. And now I need to play bishop takes to defend that guy. Okay. If I move my knight here, I'm getting mated. So let's not do that. So if I check, the king moves somewhere. King comes here. And if I take, oh, and there's a fork at the end. Okay. G4's gotta be. Okay, let's recapture. Nope, okay. Running out of time. This looks like a pin. This looks like a powerful idea. This is, do I need to promote to knight here or something? Did I get that one? I don't know. Okay. As you can see, I've gotten a lot of mid-20s. 24 is only my 27th best. Let's go again. Back rank mate. Hanging piece. Okay, this is a mate. This is a mate. Okay, check. And then I can come back with my, no, what am I talking about? I check here with the rook this way. Okay. Pin and win. Check. Mate. This is just hanging, but then this is hanging, so let's mate them. Check, this wins this bishop. Okay, so this comes with check, so it's fine. I'm playing white here. If I check, then the king comes back and I can check here. So if I check here, the king comes back to this rank. Let's say c7, then I can check here. Oh, I can't go to c7, so but I check here and then I can go to the back rank and then I mate. Okay. Check. Okay, let's see. Check, check. Yep. Okay, this guy's pinned, so if I take the bishop, then I have this intermediate capture with check. This forces this move. I can check again, which forces, that's actually mate. Okay. If I check here, bishop takes. So there's this pattern where if I can get my queen here without this pawn, then I'm okay, but I don't see how to get there. Check, take, take, doesn't really do much. If I take with the bishop first, you play king takes. I'm not getting anywhere. I could come back over here and check. If we just come over here first, then bishop takes, queen takes. You just move your queen or something. So what's going on here? And then check. And the king has to come back here. Oh, okay. The king has to go back here. And then I get this fork. Okay. This queen is almost trapped. Wait, I can just take this rook. Wins an exchange. Okay. So if I play d4, this knight, I'm winning the knight because it can't move because I've got mate behind. Is there something better? I don't think there's anything better. Okay, there was something better. Okay. This is tricky now. No, it's not that tricky. Okay, check, and I pick up the rook, and I come back, and I make. So if I play this move, I'm just picking up the bishop for the knight, right? Oh, it's actually worse. I still mating. Cool. This is a check, but it can just be taken. That doesn't get me anywhere. This guy's hanging. And knight takes. Okay. This is that same problem as before, but mirrored, right? Okay, if I play g5, the king has to come here. If I play g6, and that's mate. No, okay, great. This can move somewhere, right? No? What? What was I supposed to do here that's better than this? Oh, this square's covered. I needed to come here. That's stupid. Alright. So this puzzle mode is just so addictive. This is hang nose, mate. Okay. Pick up the exchange. That's a fork. Okay, this is all just about improving your pattern recognition. This is a fork. Okay. There's so much stuff on the board. What is going on here? This is going to trap this bishop, right? Pawn takes. Oh, no, there's a queen hanging. Cool. This is the 7th? Holy shnikes, how did this happen? But this still looks good. Check. Mate. Check. Basically, you know, obviously I'm just looking at all the forcing moves first. Okay, what's happening here? This old thing. Isn't it just rook takes? Okay. Somehow I thought that that would be trickier than it was. So check, take, check, comes back here or here. Then what do I have? Just start with this. Okay. And the cool part is that this is mate. Okay. Check here, check. They're not actually threatening anything, so I might have time for a quiet move. If I play knight e5, there's no way to defend f8. Wait, if I just plumb here and then you come here and then this is mate anyway. Let's play it in the forcing sequence. Okay, now if I take here, then you can take my queen, and I don't have a good enough follow-up. If I take f7, then I can take this bishop. King takes, then knight takes bishop, then king takes, and now that doesn't work. This guy's hanging. My queen hangs behind. Could just be a knight move. The queen has to move. Okay. Check, and then bishop here, pinning the queen. Is this as simple as just doing this? Okay, there's a second move. So this is mate, right? Okay. So if this knight moves, then rook takes here. Do I have some kind of intermezzo? If I come here, okay. Well, this has to take. Check. No, I should come here, right? Take this. Yep, okay. Holy shnikes. It's queen here, right? And now the rook comes in. No? Okay. Oh, that's not. This isn't. This was mate. Alright, let's go again. Okay, this is hanging. This is mating. This is easy. This board is open, but there's only one real move. One of these. If I come here, then you block here, and then I take the bishop, okay. Just attack this knight. Which then has to move. That doesn't seem forcing enough. It's gonna be something really no. Oh, it's got it. Check. Take. Check here. Check. King comes here. Check. No. If I take here first. Oh, I can't come here anyway. Take. No. Check. Take. Check here. What am I doing? I'm just winning the rook. Just winning the rook. Okay. Okay. Checking here. I think that was mate actually. This mate's on h7. Knight here, mates. King comes here. And then okay. Check, check, no. Check, take, check, here, queen. I've taken a rook, but I've lost a rook, and I've lost a queen, and made a new queen. That doesn't really help me. So it's probably something else. Just this move. Okay. If I take here, then pawn takes, and then I could take the queen, and then I take the knight. Okay. Oh, I'm white. I'm white? Is this some kind of trick here? It didn't seem much of a problem. Um, I don't know why advancing that pawn in particular is like one move faster than advancing the other one. That's weird. Okay. This is a check. The rook has to take, and then I've got you back ranked. Or if you don't, then I got to do this beautiful mate. I think that's called Bowden's mate, but I could be confusing that with something else. It's a nice pattern to know. This bishop's hanging. Okay, take the opposition. Check. No. Check, no. Rook here. What is the way to deal with this? Okay, come at it from the other angle. So if knight takes, then queen takes is forced. Okay, but I don't know what to follow up. Oh, it's bishop. This comes with check, and I got it in just in time. So it's a bit slower there. Well, this is just a hanging piece. Easy recapture problem. Easy mate. Hanging piece. Pawn to, no, this is a mate. Mate. This guy's hanging. Was I supposed to do that in the opposite order? Check, then there's a block with this knight, and then what am I doing? I could check here, the king comes here, and the king's getting away. But I have this. Okay, this just wins a piece. Check, check, queen. Okay. Take if I play this capture, then this hangs. Seventh. If I play b6, queen takes a7. Rook d1. Okay, b6. C takes, so that's kind of out. Okay, queen takes a7. I'm not really threatened. Oh, there's a hanging piece. Cool. I think I had a mate there. If I play check here, and they take my rook, then I can come back here with check. No, they could just take my bishop if I do that. So let's not. Oh, it's just the immediate check. Okay. This is still mate with the rook. take here, king takes, I got nothing. If I what are we doing? What are we doing here? This rook is kind of loose. If I move this knight here, the rook has to move, and then I can... Okay. Gonna admit I didn't see the end of that one, but it was the only thing it could be, right? Simpler than that. Okay. This is mating. Check. Mate. Take, check. Now let's cover, take. Hanging piece. Okay. Hanging queen. It's same kind of thing. Because I had a back rank there. Check. And if you block, I take and then takes and then mate. And if you come here, then I can come around. Somehow. Check. Then the king comes here, and then I have check. Okay, check. Or bishop, check. If the bishop comes in, then that one was very easy. If checks here and here, but I don't know that they do anything. This isn't hanging, actually. Such a pawn fork. No. I need a check first, and then pawn fork. Was my knight hanging? This is I'm blaming on the speed. Take here, move. Oh no, wait. It's and then this, and then I can take the queen. Okay. So if I play bishop to no, I just grab this guy. Check, wins a piece. Is there better? I could just take the queen here, but I could also just move my rook away. I'm not seeing. Okay. This one's an exchange. Not getting back rank mated, am I? If I take here, then queen back here, check. I can take, yeah, with the knight. And this, I can do this. Okay, there is no check here. This guy looks loose, but I don't see a great way to take advantage. This one looks close to trapped, but again, I don't see a way to take an advantage. Oh, skewer. This first. Just take this, right? Queen takes. I have some great discovery. Do I not? Maybe I just lead with the great discovery. This is double check. And okay. Let's just take the rook. Okay, I don't. Okay, 9 seconds. All right, that was not correct. Let's keep going. What's happening here? This looks much harder than a typical first problem. Okay, it was still easy though. Rook's hanging. This one's hanging, but oh, it's immediately hanging. I was thinking it's hanging behind, but it was immediately hanging. Take, rook takes, then this guy in the corner would have hung. Okay, if I take, remove the defender, this wins a piece. We're going to mate you with the pawns. Check. You come here. No, you take, right? Bishop takes check, rook takes. Or just intensify the pressure. If the knight comes out, then the queen is threatened. The queen has to move, but the knight isn't really threatening anything, so I don't know really how much that's actually accomplished for me. If I play h5, then it's kind of slow, but I'm trying to get rook h8 in. Of course, c7 is already open. Ah, no, it's this diagonal check. Okay. Queen here, check. You come to one of these squares. I come here and check. Then you don't have any good blocks. You come to one of these squares. Neither of those looks entirely decisive to me. Check. You come here. Then I can come here. You go here. And I don't have a follow-up. I'm pretty sure I need to do all this with checks. If I come here, you come here. I come here. You come here. And I don't have a follow-up. Okay. I'm just gonna pick one because I don't want to waste more time. Take, check, here, nope. I don't see what else it can be though. I start by taking, take, no, take. Oh, it's obviously stupid. You've left your back rank weak, my friend. Okay, what's the correct follow-up? Just take the bishop, right? And it's something more than just capturing here. No. Okay, f7 is mate. If I take here, then okay. piece. This is a classic checkmating pattern. Check. You can come here. Check. You can come here. I don't really have much else though. Like, there's nothing else I can do. Oh, you go there. Blimey. Okay. This wins a piece. Okay. All right, well, let's leave it at there for there. Obviously, I'm not really making a ton of progress, but I'm getting in the mid-20s a lot. And like I said, that's where I am. But let me know if you liked this, if you want to watch more of these kinds of things, and catch you guys later.